This is David Jacobson with Positive Coaching Alliance, and I'm joined by Keith Smart, assistant coach of the Golden State Warriors, and Keith was featured speaker at today's Triple Impact Competitor Scholarship Awards presented by Deloitte. Keith, thanks for joining us. Thanks for making our program today. As you saw the student athletes that you were greeting today, what most impressed you about them?
Well, it's the way that they carried themselves. When you look at athletes, of course, we get a few things that in the media or in the high school communities that one kid has done something terribly wrong. But for every one child that does something terribly wrong as an athlete, there are hundreds of kids that have done some positive things. So watching these kids receive their awards, and those who didn't receive the awards that were here, they still carried themselves in a professional and manner that their parents, their schools, and even the people that are pushing and standing behind them can be very, very proud of.
And what do you feel are some of the more important attributes that Positive Coaching Alliance is trying to introduce to these student athletes and to youth sports at large?
Well, I just have to piggyback onto the concept of what you already have. And number one, I always focus on leadership. And I use the analogy of being a leader of one, and that's a leader of yourself. And not promoting yourself, but trying to be a leader so that other people will be willing to follow you. And I think that ties into everything that is being done here to get young men and young women to make sure that they are taking care of themselves first so they can help other people along their way.
And can you talk just a bit about some of the shaping influences in your life as an athlete, whether coaches, parents, or other people involved in the community who help bring you along, and what you take from them into what you're bringing to your own children and to the Golden State Warriors?
Well, I get a chance to work with the top athletes in the world, being in the NBA. And when you get down with them, once you get beyond what it is that they earn, you can get down to their hearts. And a great individual that I work with from day to day now is a guy named Steven Jackson, because I had a history with him from when he first started playing basketball. He and I can communicate at a different level, a lower level, to get him to see the bigger picture of things. And sometimes it goes another way, but sometimes for the most part, he has a great heart. And then trying to manage my two boys. I have two boys, and trying to get them to see things from my eyes right now. They're not ready to receive what I have, the information I've gathered, but slowly I can pour little things into them to get them to understand that you can be the best athlete, you can be a great student, but most importantly, you can be a better person than you can be a student.
Keith, thank you so much. Appreciate your time today.
Thank you.